Guys, welcome back to Tech Geeks. Today we'll be starting a new topic which is data structures in Python. So guys, first of all, what is the data structure? Data structure is the structure in which data is stored or preserved in any programming language. Like you would have seen in C, C++, Java, those programmers who have done it, that there are arrays, there are linked lists, there are trees, there are heaps. All these are data structures. Likewise, in Python also we have some data structure which are listed here, that are list, tuple, dictionary, and set. We will be going through them one by one along with examples and what operations can be applied on them. First of all, we will be going through lists. That is a very important data structure, and you will be seeing it throughout your Python journey and in fact in your AI and modeling also. So lists are the data set, that is the collection of data that may be homogeneous or heterogeneous. Now guys, other programming languages provide data set like arrays which are of homogeneous type. That means they can store only one type of data, and while defining those arrays we have to define whether it is integer type or it is float type, string type, character type. But in lists we need not to define the data type of list. List can hold any type of data. A single list can hold numerics also, decimals also, strings also, and inside a list, as list, tuple, dictionary, they are also data types. They can hold list inside list also, dictionaries inside list also, tuples inside list also, sets inside list. So likewise, tuple, dictionary, everything can hold any type of data in it. A dictionary can hold a set, a dictionary can hold a tuple. So they are interchangeable and one can hold the other. So guys, first of all, we represent a list with scare braces. Any data like 2, 3, 4 in the scare braces, this is said to be a list. Then if I want to know what is the data type of this, for that I have a predefined function type. If I want to know the type, it will outcome me list. So guys, let's say I have a list L1 which is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now if you want to see what is L1, it will give you the data set with scare braces. That means it is a list. So guys, lists are the one dimension data structure, that are one dimension arrays that can hold heterogeneous data. Like if I say list L1 is equal to 10, 20, 30.50, Python, a list again inside it. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I want to know what is L1, this will give me this full list which is having decimals, integers, strings, and a list type data also. So guys, first of all, the question arises, if I want to access any element of a list, how would I do it? So there are certain methods to which we can access the elements of a list. First of all, there is an index. Then we have for or while loop that we have just studied in the last two sessions. Then we have a thing called slicing that we'll be doing in upcoming class. And at last we have list comprehensions. So we'll be seeing this one by one, that how we use all these things to parse the or to access the elements of the list. First of all, we will be going through the indexing. Guys, what does index means? Index means the position of any element. All these elements here, 10, 20, 30.5, Python, and this list itself. This list whole here is one element of L1. So all these are occupied at certain position, which is called index. Index by default starts at 0. So the first element has 0 index, second element has 1 index, third element has 2 index, third index, and finally fourth index contains this full list. So guys, if I want to access any element of a list L1, what I'll be writing, L1 scare braces, the position of the element. Suppose I want to access 30.5. What is this position? This is 0 index, this is 1 index, this is 2 index. I'll be writing L1 2. So this will be giving me 30.5. Similarly guys, if I want to access what is the index of T in this Python, what is the index of T? So in order to access an element further inside an element in a list, first of all, I would have to access the main element, which is Python. So how would I access it? 0, 1, 2, 3. If I write L1 3, I'll be getting Python, and I store this inside a string, say str1. Now str1 contains the word Python. If I want to access T inside Python from our string classes, predefined function in the strings, we have have seen that we can access an element by its index. Again, this is index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2, this is index 3, and so on. So if I want to access 3, I'll be writing str1 2. So this is t. And in short notation, if I want to access this t, I will be writing L1 3, that means Python, followed by again scare braces, and inside Python again 0 1 2. So I'll be writing here 2. So L1 3 2 gives me the index of t. Similarly, guys, if I want to access this 3 inside L1, how I'll be doing it? 0 1 2 3 4. This whole list is occupied at index 4. So I'll be writing L1 of 4 first. Then inside this list, again the index starts from 0. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. I'll be writing 2. So in this way, I will be accessing the element 3 inside a list of another list. So guys, I can access this full list either with index 4, or I can simply write L1 of -1 to access the last element inside the list, which will give me 1 2 3 4. Similarly, if I write L1 -2, that is, I am parsing the list from reverse direction, from the rightmost side to the leftmost side. So if I write L1 -2, it will give me Python. This is -1 from this side, right side. This is -2 from front side. It is 3 and it is 4. So guys, if I want to know how long my list is, this is a small list. You can find the indexes very easily. But if the list is long, first of all, how would I know how many elements are there in my list? For that, we have a predefined function, which is len. That means length. If I write length function and give it a parameter, give it an argument L1, that is the variable of type list in which this list is stored. So I'll be getting number 5. That means there are total 5 elements in the list. 1 2 3 4 5. So if I want to know what is the index of my last element, what would I will be doing? L1 4. So that means whatever length the list is, the number of elements are length -1. If my length is 5, my last element will be at the 4th index. Similarly, if my length is n, my last index will be at n-1 position. So I can access this last element, that is 1 2 3 4, with the help of length function also. How? I'll be writing L1 length of L1 -1. I'll be getting the same thing. Why? Because this is 5 -1 is 4, and L1 4 is this list. So guys, this is all about the lists and accessing the list with the help of index. We'll be continuing with lists with at least 5 to 6 sessions, as we need to cover all the other topics. That is, how do we access elements of list using loops, using slices, using list comprehensions, and after that we will be seeing what operations may be applied on list. So guys, this is all about the lists and the indexes. If you like the tutorial and the channel, please press the subscribe button and the bell icon. If you have any doubts regarding any of the sessions, please post the same in the comment section. Practice Python, make yourself comfortable with the syntax, practice lists, practice accessing list elements with the indexes. Take the quiz that I have posted in the post section of my channel to test your knowledge. Goodbye, thank you, and happy learning.